Hello everyone and welcome back to yet another wrestling crate based unboxing. For reference, today is a Saturday on like September 2nd. I was not expecting my WWE Slam crate to come in until September 6th, which would have been like Tuesday or something down the road. But I guess with the Labor Day holiday going around, post offices wanted to get things done fast, especially with the factor that they will be not operating over the next 2 days. So I ended up getting it today instead of like 4 days from now when I was actually expecting it. So that is what we're here to do. We're here to unbox this loot crate for you guys. WWE Slam Crate side, we do a lot of wrestling based things on this channel. So, you know what? No, I guess no more introduction to it. Let's just get into it. I actually don't even know what this one's about. So I'm going to find out when opening this what this guy's about today. So, as I'm just getting rid of the tape right now. I know it's just a piece of a couch now. That's all this is, right in front of you. It's just a couch. All right. So, here we go. So, it is based off of Extremes. So, I think I already know what the t-shirt is. So, we'll go right into that right now. Here we go. So, am I right by thinking this? It is. And this is only right for the Extremes. For the Extremes in general. It is a Reborn by Fate t-shirt. The Hardys, of course, back within the WWE over this last year. They are not broken yet, but, you know, it is what it is on that side of everything. So we have the Hardys. That's actually a nice t-shirt. I like the t-shirt. And what are we going to do? Obviously, this is the action figure. I see the action figure in here. But I also see something else in here. What is this guy? This guy, I'm actually going to open up. I think it's just a towel. Yeah, I think it's a towel or something like that. Let's get this guy open. Let's get this guy open. I don't open up the action figures usually, but I will go through what is kind of on the inside based off of what I see. And am I right? Is this just a towel? It is a towel, but what is it for? It's a towel. That is... I have no idea. It just has a bunch of arrows. Oh! It's a Roddy Piper towel, so it's a kilt. See? It's like a kilt, almost. There we go. And it's a Hot Rod Roddy Piper towel. You know what? We've been actually seeing this... So it just comes in like a kilt form. Almost. So that's kind of cool. That's actually really cool. We've been seeing that a lot recently, and we've been seeing that actually with, if you saw the Wrestle Crate one recently that I had, we got a Roddy Piper t-shirt out of that one. This time we got a towel. That's a little bit interesting. That is an interesting one. Let's see here. We have a little book. Do we have a little book? Yes, we do. Again, another volume of like a little magazine. Another little volume of a magazine. This one, of course, being the Extremes, kind of going through everybody who goes way out there. Obviously, it's going to have like the Hardys on the front page, because when it comes down to it, a lot of people usually think of the Extremes. You think of the Hardys. Undertaker. Let's just go through this one real quick. A lot of stuff with Undertaker going through this WrestleMania stuff, the end of the era, Hell in a Cell, Mankind and the Undertaker, Hell in a Cell. That match is still going to live on in infamy. The Hardys, going through everything. Mankind, Mick Foley, Cactus Jack, Dude Love, whatever you really want to go through with it, in that sense. The Triple H Cactus Jack Hell in a Cell match. A lot of these are going to have the Hell in a Cell in there, aren't they? The Dudleys, there you go. The Dudleys being in here. Shane, oh wow, the Dudleys don't get too much play on this one. They go through Kurt Angle's street fight. They bring up the new Elimination Chamber, which the new Elimination Chamber looks interesting. It definitely does. Extreme Rules, Jericho and Ambrose, the Asylum match. Wow, they talked about that. Now, I personally like this match, but a lot of people didn't like this match with that Asylum thing. You have the Extreme Rules based off the pay-per-view, everything to go along with that. So yeah, cool little book. Let's see here. We'll go to the poster last. I'm going for the pin. This time around, you know, it's the United States Championship. I like this. I mean, I like the look of the WWE's version of the United States title. But you know what would have been really interesting for them to pull off in a pin? Since this is the Extremes, it would have been the Hardcore title. That would have been cool if they could have pulled off the Hardcore title in some way, shape, or form to go along with it. We'll go into that. We'll go into that last. I like the posters, honestly, but we'll go into that last. Now, as you probably have all seen so far, as I don't necessarily hide whatever's in there right off the bat. I'll take it out of its plastic. Kind of get a gauge of what this is. But it's an Undertaker figure. And what they've been doing with these. Oh, okay. Here's a perfect spot for this one, actually. Here's a perfect spot seeing this. Here we go. They obviously have the ring much like they do with the Triple H and the Stone Cold figures. But it's also Undertaker in like his Phantom of the Opera mask style. This is way back, like 1995. This is 1995 all the way. With the Phantom of the Opera mask, well, when he had like I think it was a crushed orbital bone or something with his face to play off of. They went with this mask in his matches. So it's interesting that they will play that off here in this series of figures to go along with everything. So that's really cool. I like the figure. To be honest with you, I like the figure without even really looking at it. I think it would probably be really good. Your typical thing that they always give. They give you insight on what it is, but they also give you a little bit of other stuff. If I would have pulled this out like from the get-go, I would have gotten what that towel was. They go along with everything, but that is what it is. So they also do interviews in all of these. This time around, it's Dean Ambrose. It's Dino. And instead of actually interviewing him in any way, shape, or form, they just sent him the questions and he wrote them down. That's a good way of going. You don't necessarily want to be. He doesn't necessarily want to be interviewed. Okay, we'll just do that. And they do one more thing here. Let's see what this is. Not necessarily the most extreme, but it doesn't go off the extreme facet all that much. But you got a Braun Strowman poster, which, let's be honest, for WWE side, he is probably the best thing going right now. He is, like in the terms of the full-timers, he is probably the best thing going. Maybe outside of AJ Styles. To go along with everything on that one. So you got a Braun Strowman poster to go along with that. And the interview with Dean Ambrose. And that is pretty much everything. They don't really give too terribly much into these. Or at least in terms of getting a lot of different things out of it. But you get a decent bang for your buck on this one. I find... I personally like the pins. Everything in that sense. The hot rod towel, that's cool. That's just cool to me. But then again, I play off the nostalgia and everything in that sense for WWE side, everything to go along with, and the Undertaker figure. That in itself is nostalgia right there. Just going all the way back to the Phantom of the Opera mask one. Getting a Hardy shirt, that's kind of that one's cool. I always like that. I like T-shirts personally. I personally like T-shirts, so getting one of those T-shirts is really nice. And that's pretty much everything I got for you. We will continue doing these unboxings for Wrestle Crate and for WWE Slam Crate as I get them. In that sense, I know I'm going to be getting a Wrestle Crate next month again, and I believe I have another one on the WWE Slam Crate as well. So we'll probably get a couple more Wrestle Crates to go along with that. I've been enjoying doing these. I find these fun. I don't know if you guys find them fun, but I obviously do. I keep doing them to go along with. So with that being said, everyone, enjoy everything. I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a great rest of your day.